There are two ways to keep accountable: through others and through yourself. Now, you need others to encourage you to keep going, but I found that other people actually hold you back more than they encourage you. So people, while well-meaning, have a tendency to knock you off course. What you want to take from them is the compliments on how nice you look. That'll make you feel good and is assuring that what you're doing is working. After all, everyone will compliment you when you're losing weight, but won't say a thing when you're gaining weight. The other thing that well-meaning yet ignorant friends will do is convince you that you've hit your goal. For me, when I was making the transformation video, I really wanted to end up looking like a fitness model. From where I started at 220, when I was down 40 pounds, I actually looked pretty good, and people were like, "You look great, Nino," all the time, and they wanted me to stop. And I would have, but I had a very clear goal in mind, which is why I didn't. Because I had to have that clear goal in mind, I needed to hold myself accountable. I never quit when I went off the rails on my diet, which did happen. You see, occasionally I had a party, holiday, or ate too much. That's okay. That's called living. Overall, I found it really didn't affect me, and I got right back on track. Also, eating less during some days of the weeks than others still allows for weight loss if your weekly total is down. It's called Weekender on the Lose It app, and it's kind of cool where you're really low Monday through Friday and then you're a little bit higher on Saturday or Sunday. Therefore, it's the same deficit weekly, but you get to eat a little bit more on the weekends and live your life. I noticed that as long as I was doing fairly well most of the time, the weight came off and I didn't feel deprived. And I actually used to grade myself weekly on my progress to hold myself accountable. I used to use the old school grading system where 90% is an A and 50% and below was an F. And I found that if my GPA was above failing level, I lost weight at the end of the month. More if I was an A, obviously, than if I was a D. And remember, and this is vitally important, this is long term. You need to consistently be losing weight. So as long as the arrow on that scale is going down, it's a win. Because more weight will drop off some months than others, but if you keep yourself accountable, the number will always be getting lower. And that is the first step to maintaining progress.